Well, hey, it's Jamie. That's me here. Or welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to yet another review on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I did not get a chance to do this review on last week, so I want to bring it to you guys on this week, and I hope that you guys enjoy it all the same. So let's go ahead and talk about some things, right? So Garcelle, she talks with Erica, and she lets her know to not disrespect any child, especially hers. Okay, and I believe this all took place when they were at Sutton's housewarming or whatever Sutton had. This is when Garcelle decided she was going to have the conversation with Miss Erica. Okay. Erica accepts exactly what it is Garcelle told her, and she actually apologized to her immediately because obviously Miss Erica did not want that smoke coming from Miss Garcelle. But what it really was, she didn't want that smoke coming from us, the fans. You feel what I'm saying? So Garcelle thinks she needs to balance the meds and the cocktail. Erica says that it was some new meds that she was on that made her sleepy. And I'm like, girl, you a motherfucking lie. And I'm surprised that you came up with that. Talk about it was some new meds that made you sleepy when you really should not even, because it seems like when Garcelle said that, she was accepting the fact that I am mixing my drugs with alcohol. And it's like, you sure you want to kind of admit to that on TV? Because for me, that's kind of what it was giving, that you were kind of admitting that that's what you were doing. To me, that's not healthy. That's not good. But instead, she just said, oh, it was some meds that my doctor gave me that made me sleepy. So then you really confirm the fact that you was up there taking your meds, and we saw you order maybe 4 glasses, okay, of alcohol. But okay, then, girl, do what you gonna do. Good luck to you. All right. Kyle's over there making faces while Miss Garcelle is talking. And Garcelle said, wait a minute, girl, hold on. I'm gonna get back to you. I'm gonna get back to you. You come to the front. What the fuck is this face that you over here making? Like, what are you giving? What is that? And this is when Kyle decides that she wants to take up for Erica and feels like Erica is allowed some grace. And I said, you out your motherfucking mind, because y'all don't want to extend grace to nobody else. Y'all could have gave Sutton some grace, but you didn't. When it came to Dorit, you wanted to jump on Sutton's ass. Like Sutton ain't got her own issues going on. I'm sorry. She's supposed to feel all this extra sympathy for Dorit and that storyline that she got. What? And this is exactly what Crystal was talking about earlier on, when she was trying to highlight how y'all pick and choose what to be mad at versus what not to be mad at. This is exactly what she was talking about. Because last year it was, oh, give you need to give Sutton some grace, whoop de whoop, and then now all of a sudden, when it's one of your own, one of your closer friends, then now you want to hop on Sutton's back because she didn't show enough sympathy to Dorit, and you more upset about it than Dorit is. But Sutton's not allowed grace. This is the that Miss Crystal was talking about. All right. So anyway, I loved how Garcelle pretty much checked her right in the moment to let her know, like, but see, I'm not even talking to you. That's the thing. I was talking to Erica, and you over there making them faces. So it's really no point in you making faces. You really can save all of that extra to be quite honest with you, girl. Go ahead and save it for me. She also let her know this is why, basically, she called her a flip-flopper, I believe it was. Oh, she said she's jumping ship. All right. She says, this is what I mean by jumping ship. And for me, it's like, Garcelle, then that's exactly what Crystal was saying when you talk about jumping ship. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that. Y'all, I feel like y'all proving Crystal's point. I understand a lot of people gonna feel how they feel about Crystal. She still should have said whatever Sutton said or whatever. I get all of that. But I also get where exactly she was coming from the very beginning, when they tried to turn around and flip the situation and make her a target versus Sutton being the target initially. Okay. So I saw what y'all did there with y'all Jedi tricks or whatever you want to call them. Okay. So Garcelle, no, let me get back. So Erica says that first of all, like I say, I love that Garcelle check Miss Kyle and Erica. So Erica says, well, she apologized for that. She says she understands, but at the end of the day, no, first of all, Cherie jumped in the conversation. And Cherie always is the common denominator to understand both sides. You know what I'm saying? And she made sure to let her know, like, girl, what she's saying is, in this moment, she needs you to be neutral. Stop flip-flopping like y'all just flipped on Sutton. Okay, then turned around and flipped on Crystal. Let's not do that here. Okay, it really ain't got nothing to do with you. So fall the hell back, in so many words, girl. So yeah. Then Erica decides to let Garcelle know that she really was complimenting her parenting and all the other stuff. She did a really great job with her sons and whoop de whoop de whoop. So of course that really won Garcelle over, because she does do a lot as a single mom. So she really appreciated Erica, who is a mom, being able to recognize that in her. So it seems like they are on one accord. They are in a better place, and of course she happy or whatnot. So they good. They cool for now, right? But then turn around, honey. Who do we got? We got her good girl Cherie talking about how she'll smash on her son. I said, girl, not you trying to smash on Oliver like that. And then you sit over here asking Miss what's her name? Asking Erica if she would want to smash on it. So I would too. I'm like, But anyway, girl, y'all leave y'all grown asses over there and leave them babies alone. Okay? Stop messing with the babies. Stop messing with the babies. All right. Now, Garcelle decides she's gonna take her son shopping. Girl, they in there going in a shoe store called Cookies and Cream. Girl, that shit expensive as hell. Do you hear me? And I do mean expensive. All right, but she did give them a limit. Talk about some $500. Girl, they spent well over 500. They spent well over 1,000. I feel like she spent about 15. I can't recall the exact amount at this time, but it was cute. It was a cute little moment to see her with her kids, and I was just happy for Garcelle in that moment, knowing where she came from and stuff. I'm happy that she is at a really good space financially. I don't think that money is all her ex-husband's money. I think a lot of it is hers, especially with her being over there on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and she secured a major deal with like a network and some things that she's going to be working on in entertainment. So shout out to her for that. Okay, because mama is out here working. All right, so there's that. Let's get to Garcelle. Garcelle, Kyle, and Cherie. So Garcelle tells Kyle that she wanted to have a moment with just Erica, all right, and how her drinking has become a lot. But then Kyle chimes in and says that, well, it only happened 2 times. Kyle, stop it. Stop your shit. Stop your shit. You are killing me motherfucking softly, girl. Cut it out, okay? Kyle says that she feels like she had got through so much, and or at least she's been through so much, and she just want to let her hair down. I don't give a what she wants to do. You can let your hair down and you can have a great ass time, but what you're not gonna do is disrespect some children that ain't do shit to your motherfuckers. That's what you're not gonna do. And you sit over here just excusing her behavior and stuff. She was doing too much. And while we talking about Erica, we need to get on your ass while you was out there humping and hunching on the floor. Okay, spreading your legs out all wide and stuff. Like, girl, we need to get on to you because it was children at this party and you over there showing all kind of pieces of your cootie toy and your tatty whacker. Let's talk about it. Okay, girl, she done sat up here and made me mad. Girl, I'm like, Kyle, you are so biased in the flesh. All right, girl, your friend has issues. Okay, I don't give a damn about her letting her hair down. While she let her hair down, she can let that cup of alcohol down with it. Okay. Anyway, so Garcelle asked her if she thinks it could lead to alcoholism. Like, you don't see that as a problem? I said, yes, Garcelle. Yes, Garcelle. While she's trying to act so weird, she didn't know what to do but shut up in her bones because she knew Garcelle was going somewhere with this. Yeah, she's having a great time. And right now, yeah, everything is starting off as fun and games. And she letting her hair down. She letting her hair down. And y'all gonna be the ones that's gonna have to pick her ass up off the floor because she starting to get a bit too excessive with the drugs and things. And I feel like that's what happens for a lot of people that may be on their medications, okay, for anxiety or whatever it is they got. You know what I'm saying? Then they start getting addicted. They start taking the alcohols and stuff like that. Then it starts to elevate from just medicines to other stuff to other substances and all this other shit. So that's where it starts. And y'all might want to do a little intervention right now because Erica has been at a very low moment. I love that Garcelle said that. This woman has been going through lawsuit, criticism, all kind of stuff throughout the social media, and probably wants to run away from the TV cameras, but she needs the money. So she's forced to just, like, let me just go ahead and do this. I ain't got no money. This is my mainstream income. This is one thing they probably can't tap into or touch. So let me at least try to keep this going. The lady probably stressed the hell out. And because of that, it can lead to substance abuse and other things, girl. So it's like, Kyle, stop acting dumb because we know you're not. Trying to blindly defend your friend is killing us, okay? So, what's interesting is that Kyle turned around and tell this woman that she feels like she's making a dramatic statement. She said, I feel like that's a dramatic statement. Basically, Kyle doesn't want to be linked to connecting Erica to alcohol and saying she got an alcohol problem, or connecting Erica to whatever meds and drugs or whatever she got going on. But for me, it's a really given for me, it's really what else am I say? Um the short answer is that Kyle's full of shit. And it's really what I was going to say was that it's not you having to attach yourself to what she got going on. She's displaying that. So whether it was Dorit that mentioned it, Sutton that mentioned it, I don't know if that would have made you feel better. But at the end of the day, Garcelle can only speak on what she sees, right? And what she's experiencing when it comes to Erica. And she ain't experiencing too much different than what we already seeing as we watching the TV screens. Do you see what I'm saying? So you trying not to be connected to Erica calling Erica an alcoholic or anything. Like, girl, that's what it's given. Period. The way she acted on the boat and the way her ass acted at this party, and y'all gonna have some more instances where she's gonna do this shit again. Okay, so it's all good until what she starts doing affect you. Now remember, because that's how y'all are, right? Remember how Dorit sat up there and when y'all talked about what was said about that lady's child, and you was over there laughing, and Dorit says that, well, of course it's not my child, right? Yeah. So of course Erica has not offended you since she's been out drunk or whatever the case is, or pretending to be drunk or whatever the case is, honey. Okay. But when she does, then you're gonna be trying to complain and you're gonna be running over to the Garcelle like, oh my God, girl, you was right. You was right, girl. I'm sorry. I should have listened, girl. Anyway, so what else happened? So Cherie says that she doesn't think that Erica is in control of herself at the party. She didn't think she was in control of herself at the party at all. That's just the short answer, especially the way she kept being so hugged up on and attached to Dorit. Okay. Cherie also tells them that she sees both sides. She understands that she's been through a lot and she's trying to bring down her wall, but at the same time, girl, it can get dangerous. Okay. It can get dangerous. Kyle looks as Cherie is pretty much um aligning her thoughts to what Garcelle is thinking. Kyle is high key cringing. You can see it in her eyes, and you can also see that she really doesn't want to be a part of this conversation. Okay. She really doesn't. She don't want to go to war with Erica for whatever reason. But as we speak on Erica, she decides she's gonna go over there and visit Diana. And of course, they discuss Sutton. And Erica gives her the history on their breakdown from last year and why they've been at odds or whatever. But she also tells her, despite us having odds, I actually went to her and told her that y'all need to have a conversation. She needs to actually talk to you. I went and told her that y'all need to talk. What else Erica says? Diana asked her, well, how do you forgive and forget when it comes to that? And then Erica said, well, I don't. That's just the short answer, girl. I don't forgive or forget. All right. So we'll see. But she's trying to be cordial when it comes to Sutton this season. So let's move on. Okay. As we speak on Diana and Sutton, they did go and have a sit down. Okay. They did go out to eat. I'm sorry. Sutton doesn't like that Diana told her that she was clumsy with her words. And Diana said, well, the reason I said that you was clumsy with your words was because I was trying to be on your side and I was trying to defend you at that time, girl. That's why I said you were clumsy with your words, meaning you may say things that you don't really mean. But now, as I've gotten to know you for myself, I feel like you say exactly what it is that you mean and you know exactly what it is that you're doing. All right. So what else happened? But now yeah, we talked about this. So Sutton says that she doesn't want to point daggers or basically point fingers at nobody or whatever, and wants them to start getting along. And Diana not really featuring it. She like, girl, I hear you, but at the same time, you may say that you want us to get along, but you was just coming at me the other day at Garcelle's party, right? Sutton tells her that she mocked her when it came down to her speaking on her miscarriages and her trying to connect with Diana on a human level or whatnot. What else happened? Diana started rolling her eyes, okay, because Sutton said I was trying to bond with you, and Diana's rolling her eyes and tells Sutton that she doesn't believe that she's being genuine or anything. I kind of like that Sutton was on her ass when they were talking, like hold her to the fire. Okay, I was proud of Sutton, like when she called her fake and phony. She's like, speaking of fake and phony, girl, like that's really you. And Diana, like, yeah, it is. I'm like, girl, not you agreeing. She said, so that hug you gave me was fake. And she was like, girl, yeah, it was fake. Yeah, like, yeah, when it comes to you, girl, I'm gonna be real fake because you know I really don't like you. Ooh, chile. Oh wow. So Sutton was really confused by that for a minute. Okay. Sutton tells her that that's very shitty of her to be that type of person. Diana accuses Sutton of abusing her. I said, girl, how we get right here? Abused. And I said, Sutton, you didn't really like the things that Crystal was trying to label you as. Okay. You didn't like how Crystal was trying to label you. So now you're gonna let this woman sit in your face and label you as an abuser, Sutton. Now that's the part you should have jumped in on. Like, girl, don't try to play with words. Talk about somebody trying to abuse you, girl. Sit down. So Diana, Sutton is asking, like, do you want to move on? Diana is obviously not trying to move on with Sutton. She keeps mocking her again at the table. Okay. Not being serious at all, didn't care to have the sit down with Sutton. So obviously production made them to have them have the sit down. But Diana, you're a BIT. That's just the short answer. And if you do not come back next season, I hope you don't come back next season. I am tired of you. You definitely give us high and mighty. And if you don't want to find yourself in a similar situation like Miss Erica, you might want to go ahead and hop up off this show. because it's only a matter of time before is truly exposed. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you might want to get that together. But like, she could definitely go. And if I was studying like BIT, you don't want to talk, we ain't got to talk. We ain't gotta talk, girl. You just trying to find somebody to be your fucking enemy, and that's fine. If that's what you want, I'll definitely be that for you. Okay, you ain't gotta talk to me. You ain't gotta deal with me. I ain't gotta deal with you. She talking something, so we can at least be cordial when we go to somebody's event that's coming up. I'm like, you ain't gotta say shit to that lady. It's sad though, because if she don't, then all the ladies surrounding them is gonna force them to have the conversation, because that's what they do in this friend group. Talk. No, let's talk. Let's this and that. Like, girl, fuck Diana. For real, for real. Like, F that woman. We don't care. Let her stay where she's at. Let her do what she's going to do. That was pretty much it that I had on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You guys hop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about how you felt about the episode from last week. Okay. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like the video, all that great jazz. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at jamithatsme. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.